For too many years, the Amazon rainforest has been used and abused to satisfy the selfish needs of humans. According to the California Institute of Technology, more than 100 yards of rainforest are destroyed per second. This excessive depletion is due to deforestation and oil drilling. Oil extraction is responsible for deforestation, degradation, and environmental devastation of lands across the globe. I'm here today to tell you why exactly this must be stopped. Currently, the people of Ecuador are facing a horrific future. The Ecuadorian government, within this past year, has abandoned its plan to keep oil exploration out of its pristine forests, and currently permits are being signed to begin oil drilling in the Amazon's Yasuni National Park. The Yasuni National Park is located on the eastern side of Ecuador and is of the westernmost part of the Amazon rainforest. It meets at a point that includes environments from both the equator, the Andes Mountains, and the Amazon rainforest, so it is full of diverse life. There are many reasons why oil drilling must be stopped, including ecologically, environmentally, and as well as for the health of the people who live there. According to the Wildlife Conservation Society, Yasuni encompasses one of the most diverse forests, and damage to this area could be detrimental. The Yasuni is home to a plethora of species, including many that are endangered. According to the Public Library of Science, 1 hectare, which is 10,000 square meters, includes more native tree species in this area than the whole of North America altogether, and includes approximately 100,000 insect species, which is the highest diversity per unit area in the world. This area is a plethora of life and deserves to be protected. The table on the PowerPoint is showing you how, compared to the entire Amazon and just the Yasuni area, a high percentage of what is included in the Amazon is specifically in the Yasuni, which is another reason why this area should be protected and does not need to be drilled for oil. Once oil drilling begins, it ruins the environment and wreaks havoc upon the diverse plant and animal life in a multitude of ways. One of the first ways in which it causes harm is deforestation. In the beginning stages, land needs to be deforested in order to make drilling locations, bases, and roads to just begin the process of drilling. After that, many things have the potential to go wrong. Oil spills are the most common problem, and Ecuador has an alarmingly high rate of oil spills. After that, the oil extraction process results in toxic byproducts into local rivers. As well as that, metal piping can corrode, contaminating the water and the land. Along with all the contamination that can be put into the water and the land, natural gas that is burned at the oil sites causes air pollution. All of these situations can cause the ecosystem to dissolve quite rapidly. Not only for the sake of the environment, but also for the sake of the people, the drilling must not happen in the Yasuni National Park. There are a couple indigenous communities that live in this area who live naturally with the environment and have been for decades. And if oil drilling begins in this area and continues around them, there's a high health hazard. The Yasuni people of Yasuni use the local water for bathing, as well as for drinking, washing clothes, and even playing in it. The first problem this can cause is that if oil leaks into the water and other contaminants, the fish then encompass what is in the water, and then the people eat the fish, which leads to toxic congestion within the people. And this can cause many short and long-term effects. Short-term effects include vomiting and nausea, headaches, and even skin rashes. And these skin rashes actually need to be treated daily, and they're a severe hazard. There are also long-term effects that accompany toxic ingestion. These long-term effects include liver and kidney damage, brain damage, and damage to the nervous system. Overall, oil extraction is dangerous and leads to the spread of toxins, placing damage upon the people who live there. It is not any of our rights to infringe upon the rights of others living in an area and cause harm to them. This is what we want out of the rainforest. We want the people to be happy, we want the environment to be thriving, we want the insects and the animals to live. We do not want this. Seeing fires from natural gas burning, roads being torn down for traveling to different locations, piping leading through communities, as well as chunks of oil just in the water. That is not healthy. It's a safety issue. I hope today that I shed some light upon the impact of oil drilling and that you take a moment to actually realize the impact that this has on the community as well as the environment. Oil extraction leads to deforestation, indigenous conflict, biodiversity loss, air, soil, and aquatic pollution. Oil drilling has detrimental consequences, and there's no reason for this to continue. This is the last chance to save the Yasuni. Thank you.